Good afternoon, fellow graduates. Thank you for choosing me for the honor of being your Grad of the Year for the class of 2020. I feel very thankful to be able to speak to such a unique, resilient, and courageous grad class. To even be here today in a gathering such as this, surrounded by loved ones, mentors, role models, and friends, is something that I feel very privileged to be a part of. Well, grads, we did it. Kind of. I must admit, while I feel all of this gratitude, I also feel very strange. I don't think any of us would have imagined this year ending the way it did. These past few weeks I've used as a time for reflection. I've tried to remember all of the good times. This past year, we had our last first day of school, grad dress-up day, our final high school exams, ski trips, skating trips, and a whole lot more, just within a few short months. But then, almost overnight, everything changed, and the rest, quite literally, became history. It's impossible to deny that we are all disappointed and frustrated with how our final high school moments had to end. Things couldn't come true the way we had imagined. But what's important to remember about difficult times is that with challenge comes the opportunity for us to grow and learn. And wow, did we learn a lot. We learned that we are strong and that we are adaptable. We learned how to be resourceful and responsible not only for our well-being, but for our education. We learned how to navigate without even knowing where to go or what to expect. And above all, we learned to never, ever take anything for granted. I believe that everything happens for a reason, and that everything has a balance. We've had to experience this loss and this pain in order for us to grow. Bad things have to happen sometimes in order to turn good things into grand, grand, grand things. And those grand things, well, they're out there. They're just waiting for us to experience them when the time is right to do so. So to my fellow graduates, I urge you to take time for reflection. Think of all of the things that have made us so very unique, so very resilient, and so very courageous over the course of our final year. Take what all of this has learned you into wherever life leads you next, and hopefully you can look back and realize that all of this, it wasn't for nothing. I like to think of trees and how they lose their leaves with the changing of the seasons every year. Even though they are bare and they are vulnerable, they still stand tall, waiting for better days to come. Thank you.